All right, peace and love, world. Welcome to another episode of Conversation with Zoe. I got my guy Steve Damar, fresh
Yes, y'all.
from LA to New York.
My
What's good,
man.
my boy. Great to see you.
Blessings. It's great to be here, man. Appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your time. How's New York treating you so far?
You know what? I think it's wonderful, man. I try to come out here every year, and I think every year I come out here, it just gets better and better, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this year was definitely much better. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Brought my girl out here with me, so we
Yeah,
having a
that's
good
fly.
time. You
That's
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
fly.
Made it much better
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Beautiful.
But other than that, the people are great, man. I love it. I love coming out here. The environment. Obviously, I'm here all the time, so you know what I mean. Like it's for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. So to the world, this is Steve Damar. He's a recording artist from LA, born and raised in LA. My first guest on Conversation was Zoe.
Lynwood, California, to
Lynwood,
be
California,
specific, real
to
quick.
be specific.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that.
saying? This is episode 114.
Oh wow,
And
congratulations.
it's gonna be titled Steve Damar, right after you. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
So
Thank you.
this is our platform today, we're sharing. So I want to get right to it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do
We're
it.
gonna start with Lyntro. And our rest in peace Takeoff.
Yes, sir.
I was actually recording the night before it happened, so I woke up to that news
It happened early, huh?
super early.
Yeah.
So in Lyntro, you said, niggas die in the streets and die in the,
In the
booth.
booth. Yeah.
Fame don't do a thing,
Make
but
you
make
an easy
you an
target to shoot. Yeah.
We got to start there.
You know who taught me that? Like I wrote that line, but you know who taught me that type of thing? One of my teachers that I grew up with, who I grew up with, he's a great guy, great supporter, and he was like, if you're gonna be famous, you got to be careful because when you're famous, it's easy to find where you are. A flyer, an event, with your name on it, something like that. They'll know where you are. So I thought of that, and I thought long and hard, and I used that as a line, like, fame don't do nothing but make you an easy target to shoot.
Yeah.
And it's true, man. And I wrote this years ago, but you're starting to see it happening now, and it's like,
yeah, it's surfacing.
I've been trying to tell people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to tell people, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, definitely not just moving on, but he's gonna come up through plenty of conversations. Sending lots of love and light and healing energy to Takeoff's
Recipes
family.
Takeoff, man.
Sure.
If I could say something real quick,
Cool.
Recipes Takeoff, PNB, and any other artists that we have lost. But for sure, Recipes Takeoff, man. Shout out to the Migos. I hope they're holding up. Quavo especially because he was there.
Yeah.
But also Takeoff. I hope he's alright, man. Cardi B. Shout out to them too.
Yeah. Offset.
Because they all lost.
Yeah.
they all
Everybody
lost
lost.
that.
Yeah. No one wins in this situation.
Yeah.
So, what are you listening to nowadays?
Oh man, it's kind of crazy because as a rapper, you would think that I'm stuck on rap, and I am, but I'm kind of stuck on still old school New York type of stuff. So you'll always catch me, bumping Grand Puba, Nas, Big L. You always catch me bumping that nowadays too. But also you'll catch me bumping like indie music.
Yeah.
I like indie music, like rock alternative indie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where people are singing with their soul instead of yelling out like that type of rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
80s music forever, bro.
Yeah.
I listen to amazing 80s music all the time. So so 80s music, old school hip hop, and then indie music.
Yeah. I mean, you in New York, you're from LA, you got the Yankee hat on, you got the Biggie shirt, you know what I'm saying?
And I got this from actual
doing
New
it
York,
good.
man. I got this from New York, so
that's
everything's
fire.
authentic.
Everything's authentic.
You know what I'm
I love
saying?
it. I love it, man. How's the energy in LA right now?
It's dark, man. I mean, it has its ups and downs because, our teams are doing good. LA is big on the teams, bro. So if our team's doing good, regardless, it's still going to be a uproar and craziness, but it's like a peaceful type of craziness.
Yeah.
But right now, we're kind of at it's like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's up and then some bad shit happen, like the PNB Rock situation. That made LA go like down again where people, more aware and people are mad now and shit.
Yeah.
But it fluctuates sometimes, but I'm sure it'll go back up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure people's energies are gonna come back out there. I try to stay away from the streets, to be honest, or out of that. So I don't really focus on people's energy. But again, I do gotta drive through areas, and I still see it.
Yeah.
People are on high alert.
Yeah.
Always. And when you're on high alert, it's kind of hard to be energetic and want to, you got to like be more aware of shit.
Yeah,
So we're on
definitely.
that type of level right now. But,
Yeah.
I'm sure something good would happen. Like, see, if our Dodgers would have won, bro, it would have been up. That's what I'm saying. We're kind of like up and down, we lost. Plus, we're Cali losing to another Cali team. So that's even more embarrassing. Like, but other than like, I'm sure something good will happen, bro.
Yeah.
We'll go back up again.
No, it's coming. So how does it feel since the passing of PNB Rock?
Man, I'd be a straight up liar if I said, yeah, man, it hurt me it made me feel a certain way. That's all niggas do that shit for clout, bro. Real talk, it didn't hurt me because I didn't know him personally, but it did affect me where, damn, this is my city. I live 8 minutes away. Now people are gonna shit. I just knew shit was gonna be like how it is now.
Yeah.
Things are gonna be on high alert. People are gonna act up, and so I do send my condolences. And it's sad that we lost another soul. You know, I didn't know him personally, nor have I ever met him. But it's still a sad thing to lose. I'm a part of this brotherhood, this nation. That we're in. So regardless if I knew Cat or not, we lost another dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We as a whole.
Yeah.
Just like with Takeoff, we as a whole, we lost another dude.
Yeah.
So, it's never easy, bro. Because, again, the ego starts coming out with, oh, that could have been me, that could have been me. Man, get out of here. You were nowhere near there. But if you really, really do think hard, like, it could be any of us, bro.
It could be any of us.
Anywhere we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see me, I ain't got it like that. But when I do, you ain't going to see me with chains and jewelries or walking out like that just because it ain't. It's uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Not that it's heavy or no, it's uncomfortable with people's eyes.
Yeah.
And you just got to be careful. Like, had PNB been there without nothing, maybe, nothing would have happened. But since the jewelry was flossed out and this and that, it's like, you just got to go with, that's the codes of the streets, man. You're going to show, you got seen Friday. You know what I'm saying? When Debo show up, you better hide your fucking chain.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And for a reason.
So is there any so we in New York right now, but is there any insight that you could give us about that Waffle House? Like,
man, it's a good place to go to be with your family and enjoy because you got to understand, people look at LA and especially that area like, oh, it's bad. Man, LA is still a community city, or a community area. Like, we have love for each other and we show it. Somebody needs something, we watch your kids, your neighbors will watch your kids if you got to go somewhere and come back and, stuff like that. Like, we're very like that. But it's just, you got these knuckleheads that, and I can't hate on it, man, because you got these knuckleheads who really got no other chance in life. They probably fucked up their chance when they were young. So now all they have is to take somebody else's shit. And sometimes the shooting could be accidental. Sometimes the shooting is like, yo, I don't want to fight this dude. I don't want to go through that shit. I'm just going to shoot, at least not to kill him, but maybe to stop him from trying to fight me.
Or
you know
scare
what I'm
him
saying?
off. Yeah.
Or scare him off, yeah. But unfortunately, sometimes it hits the wrong artery or hits the wrong place and you're done.
Yeah.
And I feel like most of these people that kill rappers, they probably didn't even, and unless it's like several shots.
Yeah.
But I'm like, most of them, like if it's one shot, most of them probably didn't even want to kill him. They just wanted to get him off a little bit. But that Waffle House it's crazy, bro. Because the area is tough, but man, you don't be hearing shit like that, bro. You don't be hearing people getting robbed or getting shot up and stuff. It's a family Waffle House. It's there for a reason. It's like I said, LA is a community area. So when shit like that happens, bro, it makes it bad, bro. It makes it look bad when it's really not.
Yeah.
Hoods are gonna be everywhere. It doesn't matter.
fact.
You could go to a Jack in the Box and get shot there.
Yeah.
And you can't just say, oh, the Jack in the Box is a bad place. No, it's just a Jack in the Box.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Roscoe's is just a Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, a restaurant.
Yeah.
It ain't had nothing to do with PNB nor the environment that's around it. It's probably there to help us get together, and
Yeah.
in this case, it didn't really work out like that.
Yeah. So talk to us about the 310, your childhood.
Got it tatted on me too, man. All my tattoos are meaningful to me. So if I have it on me, you already know. So 310 is very, very meaningful to me, man.
Yeah.
310 is my area code. And before I get any deeper, I'm not repping 310 like it's a gang or like it's a hood. I'm repping 310 like it's me. It's my place. Like how you rep New York, how you rep LA.
Yeah.
310 to me is like that. It's I don't just tell people I'm from LA. I tell people I'm specifically from Lynwood. And 310, I named it "KnightMares of the 310." The album.
KnightMares of the 310.
Yeah, because 310 was a whole. We have Compton. Hell, we even go to Malibu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Compton, Inglewood, Hawthorne, Lynwood, Crenshaw. I mean Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Like. We're all 310, bro. I drove around it. I know all those cities like the back of my hand. I go around, this and that. And it's just like I wanted to be we have all these other artists that rep 323, that rep this and that, all that. And I'm like, we need somebody to represent for the smaller cities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smaller towns. Not everybody knows everything else other than Compton. So
Yeah.
I got a rep for we got Lynwood, my city where I grew up. We got, Carson, we have Inglewood, we have all these other different cities. So
Yeah.
310 is it's meaningful to me in that way because as a kid I just drove all up and down through it.
Yeah.
From here to here to here, damn near every day, taking the bus, taking the trolley, the train, whatever I'm taking, it was all through the 310.
Yeah.
So I want to rap for that. That's what I made it for, to talk about where I'm from and to open up the doors for what else I'm going to tell you. Now I told you what the 310 is. Now you're going to find out what's going on in the 310.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Where's your family from? What's your background?
Yeah, no doubt. Mom's is she's Samoan, so she's from the islands. She's from Samoa, born in Hawaii, then raised in Samoa, and she moved out here at a young age to out there in LA.
Yeah.
Pops is from Mexico.
Okay.
But I think he was. I see. I never knew my pops like that, bro. If I
Gotcha.
can be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
But if I were to guess, ain't that some fucked up shit?
Yeah,
I think my dad.
Yeah.
I think my dad was born in LA or born in California. But he's Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's how it works with him.
Yeah.
Whatever,
I hear you.
man.
I mean, you trying to piece the pieces to the puzzle as best you can.
But
So-
my heart and soul, my mom, yeah, man.
Yeah.
From Samoa, the islands. And that's what I represent too. Like I'm trying to get in touch with my Hispanic side, and I love it. I'm never turning my back on it. But it's just growing up in a traditional Samoan household and stuff like that, and especially Americanized Samoan household.
Yeah.
I don't know too much of what I should be knowing.
Yeah.
Of that other side of me, but I'm learning, man.
Yeah. So what was your childhood like? Like middle school, high school?
Rap, bro. I wish I was lying to you, man. Music. See, I've been doing music since I was 8 years old, man. So all through middle school, what I used to do back then was we had like little battles to Mom's was trying her best, bro, but I couldn't have money all the time for lunch, bro.
Yeah.
So we just started battling each other. Me and a group of friends, we would just rap about each other. Everybody put $5. I got $5. Whatever. Kids have money, so
Yeah.
I got $5. Like Steve got this, or I got $5. I used to go by Kool-Aid at the time. So
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Okay.
I got $5 on Kool-Aid, bro. I would make money, man. I would make like at least like, man, 20-something bucks a week, bro. Just like, we wouldn't battle every single day, but here, battle. I'd take some money, this and that. And so I was doing that, battling all through middle school.
Yeah.
High school, I was still battling, but it wasn't about money or nothing. It was kind of more like, you're trying to be cool now. You're trying to be
trying to
cool
make a
around the
name for
ladies.
yourself. Yeah.
You want everybody to look at you and think, oh, damn, he's dope. So it was like, we're not battling no more. We just showing off now.
Yeah.
So showing off. And that's, honestly, it was high. If you listen to my, you haven't heard my music. You have heard my music.
Yeah.
I'm very into like showing off and making myself look like, like fly or talking really good about myself.
Yeah.
And I got that mentality from high school.
Yeah.
Just trying to sound cool, not even trying to shit on the next man.
Yeah.
Just trying to tell you why I'm so dope.
Yeah.
Why you should fuck with me. And without sounding conceited, but also telling, giving you like wordplay, like, oh, like making you see why I'm cool, not just telling you I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, you feel that energy. So when did you graduate away from Kool-Aid?
I want to say during that. So I took a little break from my music during my senior year.
Yeah.
I transferred schools. I just wanted to be. I wanted a fresh start. I wasn't giving up on music. It's just, my childhood was always, my mom was on me about education, bro.
Yeah.
You better graduate. I don't give a fuck what you do. You just need to graduate and do that. You don't have to leave my house. You're not gonna get kicked out. But if you don't graduate, you are.
Yeah.
You're done. You're gone.
Yeah.
And so that's when I was like, I kind of had to step away from that and step away from that Kool-Aid mentality. Even that whole dressing up fly, colorful, like, because that's part of why I got the nickname. I was always dressing colorful and different. And even that mentality, I went from wearing neutral colors, gray, black T-shirts or black shirts. I stepped because I wanted to it wasn't even like rebranding. I just wanted to branch off and graduate, bro.
Yeah.
I was fucking up. I was too into myself that I was like, man, fuck going to class, bro. Like, I'm chilling with my homies and we rapping and shit.
Yeah.
Going to the studio and shit. And it was like that. I wasn't, see, it's funny because most people would ditch school or ditch class to go and smoke and have drink or whatever at different parties. Nah, bro. G.O.D., man, we used to go record, bro.
Yeah.
My friend, she had cousins who had a studio, so we used to ditch class and just go record, man.
Yeah.
Like a 20-minute walk. But we went there.
Yeah.
Took the little Charlie and everything.
Little Charlie,
It was like that, man. This music hustle was everything, but I just knew that it was everything, but it's becoming too much of everything. Like it's taking me, man, making me feel like, it's making me conceited, bro.
Yeah.
It's making me feel like I could shit on people, like, because I can rap better than people that I can put them down. It was fucking me up, bro.
Yeah.
And it was taking me away from my music. So I definitely, that year, man, 2008, bro. I want to say 2008 is when I switched up and I got away from that Kool-Aid. I'm not crying, I'm sweating, y'all.
Yeah.
I broke away from that, man, and never looked back ever since, bro.
I hear that.
Never looked back.
So, KnightMares with 3-1 though.
Yeah.
Damn, I hated stealing from my mama.
Ain't that the truth, man?
Waiting early hours for her to shower so I could sneak in her purse for $20.
Yeah.
Broke niggas, broke niggas shit. Talk to us about that.
Man, bro, I had a dark childhood, bro. My mom was never that type of mother that was just home all the time, bro. She was always working, always grinding, you know what I'm saying? So my relationship with my mom at that time it was very different. I was a kid. I was like, I didn't have that type of like my mom loved me and she treated me right, but I just didn't have that type of emotion where I'm like, oh, that's not right. You can't be stealing from your mom.
Yeah.
You can't be doing shit like that. I just didn't have that attachment to her.
Yeah.
And I just was like, again, I was so caught up in trying to, I had a show coming up and I wanted to look fly and dress up and stuff. So I was like, whatever I want, you know what I mean? It wasn't even just necessarily $20. As a kid, I would take shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just because that's all I knew because I couldn't get nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not even I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't even work, you know what I'm saying? I had this cool little job or whatever at a young age, but like as far as like getting shit that I want, Jordans or tennis shoes or whatever that, you know, I had to go to the way that I could. And every time I would ask my mom, she'd be like, oh, I don't have it right now, or I can, or this and that. So, I would, do that. When I was young, I was sneaking their purse, you know what I'm saying? Get a little $20, go get like something to eat. I was usually getting to get something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Or, me and my homies in high school, we used to smoke Black and Mild. So I would go and get us like, 3 or 4 Black and Mild so we could have them. It was just something it was crazy. I wasn't even doing it for myself. I was doing it for my homies, you know what I'm saying? I was doing it to impress my friends, like, oh, my homies would be cool if I came to school with chips and stuff. So I would go I'd take money from her purse and go buy chips and shit and, and eat with my homies and stuff. And it's just like, it was the type of love that I thought I wanted. But that taught me too that, see, it's karma because I'm taking from her, but I'm helping people who ain't give a shit about me, who don't give a fuck about me, who, I don't even talk to this day.
Yeah.
But I still got to live with that guilt of what I did to my mom, stealing from her like that. And I never did that again in my life. But it was just, it was tough times, man. I was a kid. I thought I wanted stuff that I couldn't have.
Yeah.
I thought I wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that.
So that was definitely where that came from. And I didn't have a dad, man. I didn't have a dad to beat my ass or tell me it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And my mom, whether she knew it or not, she wasn't going to call me out on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes she even knew that, damn, I don't really be there for my son like I should be. And not because she don't want to, but it's just, I was a latchkey kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I would walk to school on my own and walk back to school. So, I would just take it to get food, bro.
Yeah.
Get snacks and get shit for my homies and,
yeah.
Man. But that's how it was. And if she ever does see this, mom, like, I really am sorry for that. Like, that was real messed up.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing this for. Like, I can never repay her, but I know one day I'll be able to get her something nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Off of this music shit.
I feel that.
And when I say something nice, like a house, bro, not
Yeah.
jewelry. My mom don't give a shit about jewelry and purses, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm like that, but just in a male way.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about chains, I like my cars old school. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like that. So
Mhm.
I don't need no push to
Do they
start.
bounce? You call it bounce?
No, I don't do shit like that. I'm probably the only West Coast person that ain't West Coast completely, bro. Like I don't fuck with low riders, bro.
Yeah.
Or like hydraulics and shit. No, I don't fuck with
I
that. That's
had to
corny,
ask.
dog.
I had to ask.
That's corny, dog.
So, so I've been getting a lot of heat questions from ladies as to why I say bitches a lot and talk vulgarly about women. That was your text to me, right?
Yeah.
So, heard you wanted to talk about bitches, bro.
Yeah, and I want to direct this towards the ladies, but most importantly towards my girl because she's the only one who I really give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But my fans too, that are my supporters that feel offended, I really give a fuck about y'all too. So I'm gonna clear this out. When I say bitches and when I talk about that or when I disrespect women, to them it comes off as disrespectful. It's for those women it's directed towards those women who hurt me, who broke my heart, cheated, whatever the hell they did that hurt me. I'm not the type to put my hands on a woman. Hell, I'm not the type to even cuss her out or call her out.
Yeah.
I'm the type, if you hurt me, I'm done. Don't talk to me. It's like that. But the reason I'm so nonchalant like that and I can do stuff like that is because my music is where it comes out. So my music is where I go hard on a chick. So I talk shit about her. I'll say, yeah, fuck that bitch and kicked her out, stuff like that. Just because first off, I don't give any names.
Yeah.
My personal life is very personal. So nobody would even know, even if they wanted to follow a girl that I dated, they can't because I don't keep in contact, nor do I, put them on blast like that. But I will put the situation on blast, like, bitch did me wrong, like, because that's the only way I can be violent without actually being violent. Because it hurts, bro.
Yeah.
It hurts when somebody does you wrong. Whether it's anybody, like people who've been with anybody that loved them and thought they loved you back and then they hurt you.
Yeah.
It's sad. Most people go to violence. Some people even go to kill, that person for cheating her. I don't go that far, bro. I don't have that type of heart. I ain't got no time to, I was raised by a single mother. I don't look at women as violent. That's the one thing I've never done till my mom was be violent with her. I've done bad shit, got in trouble, but I've never been violent to her. So I would never be violent. But, like, again, in my music, I can do and say whatever I want to say as long as it's not like a hate speech or something, derogatory, racist. It'd be derogatory sometimes, but not racist or anything.
Not racist, yeah.
I could say shit and I have that right, and that's what I do. I call women bitches that hurt me. It's directed towards that. So I want all the women to know that, if you ain't hurt me, if you ain't broke my heart, you don't even know me, trust me, it has nothing to do with you, it has nothing to do with women in general. I know I got a mom. I know I had a grandma, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I know I got aunties, nieces. I know.
Yeah.
So nobody had, because they tell me too, like, even my own mom, she'd be like, don't you know you have cousins and nieces? I know.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, my situations is what I rap about. I tell people all the time, I rap about real life issues, real life situations, whether it's my life or people I know, who don't have a voice. And that's all it is to all my ladies. Like, your boy Steve Damar loves you, respects you, appreciates you. And I've been seeing it, and I wanted to talk about this because it ain't even just about the stats where that too, women, I have low percentage on women who support me, and I feel like it's because they haven't heard this story. They haven't heard this side yet.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to just fall for the whole, he's just one of those rappers that just want to degrade women and make them feel. Nah, I want to shit on those who think they can hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of women. And if you hurt somebody else and ain't got nothing to do with me, but you doing what a girl did to me to someone else, then the song is for you too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You the bitch I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So if they fall into that category, like, because you got women that like being called bitches. So it's a confusing thing, bro.
Yeah.
You got women who would dance to them being called bitches, but then you got a dude like me who is like a conscious rapper, a semi-conscious rapper, and you would think that my main focus is just to educate, which it is, to educate people that he shouldn't be rapping about bitches and this. I've done shows, bro, where people would like my whole set, and then I do my last song, which is this like a sexual type of song where I'm not even being disrespectful. I'm just like sexualizing the situation that I'm gonna be with a girl, hanging out with her, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then I had women come to me after. I liked all your songs except for that last one. You were
Yeah.
you were being too sexual.
Yeah.
Talking about vagina and this and that.
Yeah.
You know, I love what I love. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
facts.
But yeah, so this is what I wanted to say. I wanted to clear that room. You know, my girl, I always be real with her, so she already knows to get down. But for the women who don't know me personally, and support me or want to support me but feel like they can't, I am sorry. And trust me, this next album, you don't hear about bitches or pussy or sex. You hear more of an awareness. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You'll definitely get the wordplay. You definitely get those songs that'll be like, oh, dear, Steve went hard.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's less on the sexual shit that makes
Yeah.
women uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see that.
Yeah, I was listening to Lynwood Mac. You said, fuck all them hoes back in the day. The kind who paid me no mind, but expect me to pay for their play.
Yeah.
It's back in the day, though. We're not talking about now.
Yeah.
So we moving forward. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. So, did you feel like...
But I even said it right there to those women who hurt. You know, I was specific about what women. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely.
The kind, you said the kind who paid me no mind.
But expect me to pay for her
Her
plate,
plate,
even though it wasn't the date.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some women are dirty, bro.
Listen, I've seen it. I ain't gonna say no names because you don't. Steve Damar don't say no names, so Zoe not gonna say no names. But I've gone on Instagram, Snapchat, and girls be like, "I'm hungry," and I got a friend who she did fact check this for me.
Okay.
When a nice looking girl says I'm hungry and she got like some dude is gonna hit her up, and she's gonna go to dinner that night. And she's gonna go to dinner and go home.
Right.
If she wants to do that every night, she can. Cause these little bozos, they paying for dinners out here.
The simps,
and
man.
they doing it.
Yeah.
They doing it. So that goes back to say, you know, there are women out there that have expectations of a man to take them out and court them and pay and shit like that. Or they can have no interest in you, but they feel like they have that right to like be like, yo, pay for this food, bro.
Yeah. And I feel like the way to separate the two is just ask, bro. And people be so scared or so nervous. Ask, like, is this a date?
Yeah.
And then I still, I wouldn't even mind, even if I'm hanging out with a girl, you know, and like it's not a date, but we're together and like she says she's hungry. I'm like, if we go out to eat, you know, and I'll be like, I'm gonna ask first, like, would you call this a date? And if she says no, I'll be like, all right, you know, just clearing it. I'll still pay for her meal.
Yeah.
Because she was real with me. She was like, no, that's not a date. But I'll be speaking on the girls who like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll say, is this a date? And they'll say it's a date. And then they'll like blow me off or they won't even talk to me no more. Be like,
got you.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, it wasn't you want to tell me later that, oh, it wasn't a date like that.
Yeah,
like,
but a lot of those are adult children. You know, they're adults.
So.
They want to be treated like children. So they want to be taken out to eat. You know, I mean, they're ordering everything besides chicken tenders and fries. But
and it ain't, let me say something though. It ain't even just women. Like we can't be shitting on our women, bro.
Yeah,
like,
true.
These men be doing the same shit to women, bro.
Yeah,
they take them, make them feel like they want something.
Oh yeah, selling dreams,
dreams. Yeah, and then when they, bro, what gets me is when a girl tells a guy no to sex and shit like that. And then
he loses his shit.
He loses his shit, bro. Like, why you getting so mad?
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you've had sex many times. Like, just she said.
Even if you haven't had sex, bro. Like, why you getting so?
But what do you? All right. So then that was that. So what do you think about when you fly a girl out?
Oh, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Because.
But if he flew her out, does he deserve the box or no?
See, that's where it gets tricky because, again, you have to ask.
Yeah.
You have to ask beforehand because if you're that type of person that it matters to you, you have to ask.
Yeah.
Like a nigga like me, bro, chilling with a girl and vibing with her is more important to me than sex. Actually, it makes sex even better. It makes sex more enjoyable.
Yeah.
So when my intentions of flying her out here would always be, you know, I just want to have a good time. Like, you know, vibe out, you know, go around the town. I don't want no girl who's like boring, who wants to just kick it at home, who just wants to just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case and you just want to kick it at home, you know what I'm saying? You could have just stayed home.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, you need to.
So it's all about the connection, bro. If then, you know, pussy, if sex is a mutual thing between them and they want to do it, then that'll be the next step.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, if I were to ever fly a girl out, it'll only be because I vibe with her already.
Yeah.
So there's a reason, you know?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be on some thirsty shit. I just want pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why do that when you can just go nearby?
Yeah, you could be in town.
You could buy you could get a hooker for cheaper than her ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. It's sex you can get anywhere, but it's connections and personality. You gotta meet that.
Yeah.
You gotta meet that person's.
I feel that. So a part of this was you know, was going to speak on your dad, but I do have a message to your pops?
Yeah, man. Don't fucking hit me up, bro. Don't hit me up, man. Don't see my life getting better and think that gives you the right because you gave me this life or you helped to give me this life, because you didn't help to give me this life. You just put sperm in a woman and then it's a fucking miracle, you know. It happened. That's God that did this for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was God who brought my mom to my dad. So I never feel bad for not giving my pops credit, because my mom, you know, I love my mom with all my heart and soul. She's such a sweet soul. She be trying to get me, like, she don't force me, but she just tells me, like, you know, you just gotta forgive your dad. And it's one of those, I don't forgive, but I did forget.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't forgive because you can't forgive somebody for stepping away of a responsibility that it's a responsibility.
Yes,
it wasn't a maybe situation or I can just help or something. No, it was a full ass responsibility that you had.
Yeah.
And you didn't, you know. So that's all it is, you know, because I be seeing little shit, bro, you know, that he be trying to get into my life. And, you know, just I know this interview is going to go viral and it's going to go out there. So, you know, my pops, man, like, I don't fucks with you, bro. I don't need you in my life. My family, though, I fuck with them. You know, that from that side, I got love for them. And it's always, you know, if I could say one quick thing, too, I don't want to even talk about my dad no more. About my family, we lost my nephew, Desmond, and he passed away at a very young age. So I just want to let y'all know, because I know you guys are going to watch this interview. I want y'all to know that I love my nephew and I love y'all. I know your boy ain't been around, but I love y'all. I'm always going to hold y'all down because, you know, my pop's family, man, they did do right by me, bro.
Yeah.
They were the ones who did right by me. And it's a shame that my uncles had to love me more than my own dad. Yeah. But that's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to them. You know, rest in peace to my nephew, Desmond. I love you, man. Please watch over us always. And, yeah, man, that's who I do it for, my family. Yeah. So I just wanted to clear that out there. You know, I wanted to know, like, you ain't gonna hear no songs talking shit no more, dissing him. It's over.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't forgiven, but we forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
I hear that.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna go to Twitter for a little bit. I like Twitter.
I don't know why, man.
Yeah, I like Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Elon Musk, but man.
Yeah. He said something earlier about, like, you know, about complaining and it's gonna cost $8 or something like that, whatever he said. But he's like, yeah, you know, you can do complaining, but it's just gonna cost you $8. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you know, oh shit, definitely shout out to Teach Hanley, our affiliates. You know, the commercial will be in there. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying. I'm not picking that up, but we're good. But we got our wash here, gentlemen. Wash your face. It's extremely important, especially for guys like Steve Damar. He's on the
who
show.
Sweat a lot.
He's on the road. You know what I'm saying? Got to clean his face, you know, after this. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful thing. So Twitter, people don't match their shoes with their clothes anymore. Anybody,
bro, look
really
at my
sad.
shit, bro. Look at even the brown and the black match the brown and the black. I'm trying to let people know, bro. Yeah, like
we from that era though.
Exactly. Look at Zoe, man. You gotta understand, bro. Something matches something. You know what I'm saying? This will match that. This will match that. Everything. And you know, Twitter, I'll be real with you. I don't take my Twitter seriously. You know, I don't say stupid shit, but I be saying random shit. And I noticed that, bro. Like, people don't match no more. And I get it. You know, it's all about having different styles and but I feel like when it's getting shitted on to match now. And it makes it makes me really upset because I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, we used to idolize the people that match with their sneakers. That takes a talent.
That takes a talent, like the little details.
Especially when people have like the Jordan with the threes that have the cement, design. Then they get shorts or pants or shoes. Or shirts or something that have that same type of cement design. And bro, it takes skill
it takes some
talent.
skill, takes some thought. You're like somewhere in the especially if you're a hat person, like you get the details in your hat to your sneakers. Like that's why Lids, shout out to Lids. Lids was popping because you was in there literally taking your sneaker and be like, is this the same red?
Yeah.
Is this the same? You know what I'm saying?
Looking at your phone
or
and
teal, you know what I'm saying? Putting colors together.
And that's how it was. That's how I am with my outfits, bro. I do not buy the outfit first, bro.
Yeah.
I buy the shoes first. Whatever I do, I buy the shoes first because I don't buy the shoes to match the clothes.
Yeah.
I buy the clothes to match the shoes.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Next tweet. Excuse me. Thank you, Nipsey Hussle.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You know what? I wanna just shake your hand, bro. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't acknowledge, bro. I was with Nipsey, bro. I was with All Money In, bro. I got this tattoo for a reason, bro. I was an artist of All Money In, and the people don't give me the credibility or the love that they should because yes, I did stray away and do my own thing, but I said it in my song. I had to go independent and hustle the Nip way.
Yeah.
You know how Nip was telling you about the Hove way? Well, now I'm telling you about the Nip way.
Nip
I'm
way.
passing on. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he didn't pass. I don't feel he passed me the torch, but I feel like I just had to take the torch anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still caught up in that street hood shit, bro. Nobody's trying to get you to buy real estate. Nobody's trying to tell you to sell your own clothes. If you want to sell clothes, be your own manager because I personally, bro, I don't give a fuck about selling clothes, merchandise of clothes or with my name, I let the labels do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about, that wasn't my thing, bro. I just want to rap, perform for you, interact with people, and that's it. And Nip saw that. First off, it started off with his DJ. Shout out DJ VIP, man. That's my brother. He saw something in me, bro. He heard my music, saw the way I spoke about my music, saw the way I spoke about myself.
Yeah.
I was selfless, bro. I was telling him, I wrote for this person, I did that. What they do for you? I don't need nothing, bro. No, what they do for you? Nothing really. It's shout out. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like fuck with me, bro. Roll with me. Like, you know what I mean? He told me I'm Nipsey's DJ, man. Like, and I was like, I know Nip, you know what I'm saying? This was way back in like 2013.
Wow.
So this was a while ago, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew Nip. I knew Nip since like maybe 2009, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, he was like, I'm his DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with me. Come to the clubs with me when I do events and this and that, and I'll introduce y'all. So I started going to his events. He did, like, that was like, nearby LA, you know what I'm saying? I start bus, bro, taking the bus, had no whip. Taking the bus, and he saw my hustle. He saw my etiquette of wanting to be there and then doing what I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Not just sitting there like passing out his flyers. Be like, yo, come next week. He's gonna be back. That type of shit, bro. I'm selfless.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting myself, bro. Nobody knows or gives a damn that I'm a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm promoting VIP. I want you to give a damn about him more than I want you to give a damn about me.
Yeah.
And VIP saw that, man, and he saw that, bro, and he called me one day, and he was just like, I got Nip on the phone with me, bro. Like, he wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Connected me with my boy Jay Stone. Shout out to homie Jay Stone. Had Jay Stone take me up under my wings, and, we helped each other out. Stone was going through some shit, too. He was he was getting in and out of jail and trouble, too. So I feel like when Nip assigned us together, it was that balance for each other.
Yeah.
I ended up started working, getting a car. I was able to pick Stone up, take him to the zoo. I was really, doing what I had to do, what I felt I had to do.
Yeah.
By just grinding and being there when they need me, just being there. This was before I was a part of the entourage, just before I was, you know what I'm saying? I was just the dude when niggas would just look at me on God, bro. G-O-D, they would just look at me and they'll look at Stone and everybody else and be like, who the fuck is this nigga? Real talk, in front of me, bro.
Yeah.
In my face. They not saying that no more, though. They know who the fuck I am now.
Yeah.
And the more I started going with them, the more I started seeing that, and it's just, I thank Nipsey Hussle, back to what we were talking about. I thank Nipsey Hussle because he gave me a whole nother look at things, a whole nother opportunity at life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on some shit where, like, I thought nobody was gonna fuck with me, bro. Nobody sees this Samoan kid, talking like is if he, you know what I'm saying? If he's from New York or if he's from this and that, like, you know, nobody wants to listen to a dude like me, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking like that at that time. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
I had no, and that's how it's fucked up because I was thinking like that because I couldn't get studio time. I had no album. I had no nothing, bro. Like before I met my homie N3, shout out N3. I ain't had nothing. I want to talk about that too, so we'll talk about that next.
Yeah.
But I ain't had shit to record, and I was frustrated, bro. And then I get locked in with you know, I had like demos and shit that I recorded on SoundCloud back when you could record, you know, remember you could record little demos on SoundCloud
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit. And DJ VIP, man, he heard my shit, bro, and he reached out, and you know, a lot of it had to do with Steve LaBelle. Shout
Yeah.
out Steve LaBelle, that was Nipsey's manager too back in the day.
Yeah.
I rapped for him a while back, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think like because we followed each other, that maybe something in the algorithm connected him, you know, because I follow him and then he follows him, and you know, he follows us back. So
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was an algorithm, but all I know is he said he heard my music and he fucked with that shit, and we just connected, bro.
Yeah.
DJ VIP put me on the phone with Nip. Nip was like, you know, I got this team I'm working with. It's All Money, because they used to be Slauson Boys
Yeah.
back then before they became All Money and this and that. So, you know, he was starting fresh. Like, you know, I want you to be around the homies. You know what I'm saying? See what we're like. See our,
Yeah.
you know, how we do shit. See
Yeah.
if you want to fuck with us. You know, and it was cool, man. It was cool. It was cool until it just wasn't no more, bro.
Yeah.
Until I got tired of having to be a part of this gang shit, and I'm not even a part of their hood. You know, I got kind of tired of like, when is it my turn? When can I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, learning, like, it was right in front of my face the whole time. Nip didn't wait for his turn. You just take that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I did, bro. I went and I, you know, like around 2017, I just started doing my own thing, you know, started like separated and, you know, just getting on my own grind. And it was never no hate. It was still love. I still kept in contact. You know, we still keep in touch. It's never hate. It's just, I just knew, like he said, he gave me an opportunity. He was like,
Yeah.
you know, it's up to you. If you want to, you like what you around, you fuck with
Yeah.
us. If not, you know, Nip didn't sign artists back, and anybody would tell you, bro. Anybody who says Pac-Man, Stone, you know, shit. My mind is still in sad mode right now. But
Yeah.
you know, everybody that was really fucking with All Money, that the artist wise, he didn't sign none of us, bro. We wasn't getting checks. We wasn't doing world tours. We wasn't doing that. We had to prove ourselves, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why we was doing songs and songs after song. I could talk about Nip forever, and I plan to, bro. He had this thing where every Monday he was dropping new music, and he called it Marathon Mondays. And
Wow.
this is part of the thank yous that I was saying. He gave us each a day, bro. He was like, you know, I'm starting this if y'all want. And he always says, Nip was always, if you want. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't never gonna force nobody to do shit. You gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're lazy, you're dead weight. You're gone.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing we couldn't be, lazy. So, you know, he opened that door for us. He was dropping music every Monday for like 6 months, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, if y'all want, man, you guys could take a day, you know what I'm saying? And you drop your music every week on that shit. So I took Tuesday, bro. I took my Tuesday, man, and every Tuesday, bro, for about like we started off a little bit later than he did. So
Yeah.
it was like we stopped when he stopped.
Yeah.
So we were like 3 months, you know, of us, the different artists that were releasing music. So I took Tuesday, obviously everyone Wednesday, Thursday, so on and so forth. Everyone got their day.
Mm-hmm.
But I took Tuesday, man. And since it was Marathon Monday, I named mine Track Star Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, because track and then a star on a track star and then a star on the track of the beats that I'm on, you know?
Yeah.
And I took that, and no pun intended, but I ran with it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man,
saying?
that's
I
fire.
ran with that shit. And
That's
Trackstar,
fire.
bro, that blew my buzz, bro.
Yeah.
That's when even the crew and everyone from the team started liking my posts. Now they started seeing me as an artist, and
Yeah.
and when they started seeing that, and I still wasn't getting my shine, and every Tuesday I was like, and my songs was hot, bro.
Yeah.
People was fucking with my shit, and the consistency, dropping shit every Tuesday,
Yeah.
and new songs. I'm talking about I'd be in the studio Sunday recording that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tuesday, not shit that was being pre-recorded. So it was tough, man, but
Yeah.
I kept it up, bro, for 3 months straight, and that gave me a big old buzz. So
Yeah.
that's part of, it's way more, but that's part of why I say thank you to Nip.
Yeah.
Because, you know, although it was unfortunate that I didn't get to, you know, fully commit to All Money and like I should have, you know, but, you know, it's okay, man, because I love where things are at. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to use Nip. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to use Nip. I don't have to use his death as a way to get clout. And not that the everyone else in the crew does. They don't. Those are his actual gang homies.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for me being somebody who's from his hood, like I don't have to hear people say, "Oh, you only got famous because Nip died and this and that." You know what I'm saying? I'm not even famous like that yet, so I get to still choose my path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you get put into a box like that, you kind of, and unfortunately for my All Money and fellow past members, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it kind of feels like that. But now that's why I see them doing their own separate things, so that nobody just feels bad for because nobody from All Money and Bro takes pity or wants anybody to feel sorry for them because of what happened to Nip. Because they keeping his legacy going. They're keeping that shit going. Plus they know all that shit is fake love.
Yeah.
They know when I was with All Money In and we used to tell people that, oh yeah, we rap with this artist named Nipsey Hussle. People were like, who? They didn't know. So that's why, like, the cats from All Money In are real ass niggas, bruh. They're not gonna sit there and care how you feel or if you're, I'm a fan. Like, they'll appreciate that, but they'll know when shit is bullshit. Like, I'm a fan, and they're just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But they gotta have that mentality because they're in the limelight now. But deep down inside, they're like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I was late to the Nipsey wave, but I was more like when he went mainstream. But the kind of person I am, like, even like being an athlete, I gravitate towards people that I could see myself in. Yeah. And I saw a lot of myself in him. You know, just his community. I mean, you guys are from LA, he's from Slauson, he's from Lynwood. I'm from the Bronx. Yeah. So the Bronx means everything to me. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to put myself on so I can put the Bronx on. So from that standpoint, I connected with him. So I was hurt when he died because I was like, damn, like I just got on him. I was on Nip for like 2-3 years, and then watching the interviews, seeing him talking about depreciation and real estate and buying gold and all of these things, and his grandmother and his name and.
She just passed away too. Rest in peace, Nana Hussle, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
but
Nana
continue,
Hussle.
Sorry, bro.
So no, absolutely. So for me, it was just like, damn, bro, like, just gone too like the takeoff situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like these are all things that happen. I mean, I don't question God's decisions, but it's just crazy, man. Like, you could never really wrap your head around it all.
And it's sad because you understand before it even happens. You understand why. Like, artists know walking around with jewelry, walking around showing off your money like that. That's what I mean by makes you an easy target. You know what I'm saying? People know that if I walk around with jewelry, I can get robbed and potentially get shot. But people still do it.
People still do it.
It's sad. And I get it. You want people to know you're wealthy, but I'm just like, just put your shit out. Like, keep grinding, keep hustling. You see Jay-Z ain't got to wear jewelry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You see Nas ain't got to wear jewelry. Like, keep grinding and you'll see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, jewelry only, and it's sad. Like, it's something beautiful. It's nice to give as gifts, but jewelry only makes for an excuse for somebody to come up. Yeah. That's all it is. It's an excuse for somebody else who doesn't have it. And you could be a kindest, sweetest person in the world who donates and gives to people. Yeah. But you walk around with jewelry, somebody who don't know you, don't give a damn about you. Yeah. That's theirs. And they got a gun? Yeah. Oh, best believe. And that is where the problem is, where that means it's theirs. Like, yeah. That's fucked up.
You become food.
That's fucked up because when a life takes, that means that life is theirs too. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's terrible, bro. Like, that's not something that I want to boast about or shout out is having bodies. Yeah. And that's what I wish people would stop, like, in hip-hop. Stop boasting about fucking catching bodies, bro. Yeah. Stop telling us how many people you killed, how many people you've shot. And this is for all rappers. I don't give a fuck. Like, stop. If you're going to talk to us about that, tell us how we can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're going to talk about violence and at least tell us how we got to get through it.
Tell us how much them lawyer fees are. Yeah. Tell them how what jail is like. Tell us what the other side of catching that body is.
If you, sorry to cut you off, if you so gangster and you shooting these motherfuckers, tell us how you not arrested, bro. Yeah. Talk about that. Yeah. You know, but don't sit here and feed our children. And I don't have kids, but I say our children because
They are our children.
they're gonna help us when we get older.
Absolutely.
Nurses, doctors, whatever. They're gonna help us. So stop feeding them this bullshit that it's okay. We talked about it earlier, and it broke my heart when you were saying there's 15 or 16-year-olds that are walking around with guns and shit.
Yeah, in the Bronx.
They can just pull up on somebody. That's sad, dude.
It is sad.
You know what I'm saying? You're 16 years old and you're gonna waste your life on somebody who probably would have, if you asked him for $1, probably would have gave you $1.
Yeah.
You know
and the sad thing is, at 30, is not gonna give two fucks about you.
Right.
Like how you feel at 16, how you feel at 30 is so different.
Shit, how you feel at 16 to 20 is
20
different.
is so different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then 20 to 25, like you start to mature, see life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in LA, you're in New York, like you just start to explore life more. You know what I'm saying?
And what just gets to me, like I understand jail is something that makes people want to get educated and want to change their life, but if you would only read, see, I read so that I read in the outside world so that I didn't have to read in jail. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
That makes total sense. And for me, things don't always have to go wrong to go right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They don't, like, that's kind of how the world kind of portrays it, is that it has to go wrong in order to go right. And it doesn't.
And it's sad that
it doesn't. Like, listen, I'm the president of the sidewalks. Like, the sidewalks get a little crazy, get a little spicy on the sidewalks, but it's safer.
I like this thing that you told me earlier, bro, and I'm gonna tell everybody this. He was like, I was that dude that was there asking what happened because I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Speak on it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
Like, so I said this on shout out to Fighters Heart USA. They actually just made an NFT of me.
Okay,
first NFT.
sick, dope.
But what? And I'm actually probably gonna put on the logo of the show. But what I had to do was be unpopular. I had to go against everything that was normal and that I saw. And doing this podcast and telling these stories, having these conversations, bro, in third grade, the whole class decided to not do the homework, right? Now, if 8 Mile wasn't out yet, but, you know, palms are sweaty, knee weak, arms are heavy. Like, bro, I was nervous all day, bro. Yeah. Like, what the fuck I'm going to tell my mother? Yeah. Like, that, I didn't give a fuck about all those bum-ass kids in the class. What am I going to tell her? My mother worked 2 jobs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My dad works all day. Like, what am I going to tell them? Yeah. This is my job, to do this work. Yeah. So I did the homework. I went home and did the homework. I went to school the next day. 3 out of 33 children did the homework. And me and those other 2 kids, we got double recess that day. Okay. And those kids had to go do the work during recess. But when I tell you, yo, you pussy, yo, you corny, like all the ridicule that I got, it was like, it lasted for like a week or so. But then it was over. Because then the next thing happened. But one thing I knew is that I just did what felt right to me. So from 8 years old, that's how I kept it. And my whole hood, shout out to Brook Ave, shout out to whole St. Anne's, all of them, they love me. The baseball player, the school guy, the college guy, I just stood in my lane, bro. So my only advice to children is to stay in your fucking lane. Yeah. And own it. And people gonna fuck with you for being you.
And that's starting to show more now.
Yes.
But like how you said, we had to go through the negative shit of people getting shitted on no matter what it was, you know, and you see in everything in the LGBT community, you see it in the people who are artists now who were afraid to paint back then because they got shitted on, you know. Oh, that's fruity. Why are you painting? Why are you doing? Yeah. To even male stylists who would get his shit on that you know, why are you doing it? All these different things, you know, in both sexes, guys and women, that were shitted on when they were doing things back then. Yeah. That now they get glorified for that. You know, and it's just crazy. It just took time, but also it took negative shit to happen. It took people to do some fucked up to other people, for other people to be like, you know what, that's wrong. And I would never do that.
And I would never do that, It's so corny when pop singers and R&B singers cuss in their music. It just be one cuss word too.
I did say that.
Laugh my ass off.
But am I right though? Like,
yeah, you're right. You'd be like
Beyonce would be like
one little
fuck. Beyonce would say fuck one time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, we don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
And but most of R&B singers, they say like one cuss word.
Yeah.
And I guess I call it corny because it's like you don't need to cuss at all.
You didn't need it. It didn't need it.
You know, sometimes
still
you say
been
damn or
inspired, yeah.
shit. Like, you know,
Uh-huh.
like what did D'Angelo say? Shit, damn, goddamn, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like that. That was, but that song was still good. But regardless,
Yeah.
like, I feel like R&B singers, first off, y'all don't need to cuss, and secondly, when y'all do cuss, y'all really just say one word.
Yeah. It's very
it's like sounds corny because it's very like a teenager who's learning how to cuss. He says, "Bitch,
Yeah.
bitch," you know what I'm saying? It's like that with R&B.
You ever seen Key and
cuss.
Peele?
Hell yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
he's like,
Key and Peele.
I said, bitch.
yeah.
Yo, son, that episode used to have me rolling, but this is good because I get to talk to an LA person about this one. Okay. I still don't get how Kendrick performed during halftime, but the game didn't. That was BS.
Yeah, definitely.
So from an LA person, like, how does that?
Because Kendrick came out when like viral shit started happening.
Yeah.
Game been out before, so you have people like 50 Cent. Well, 50 Cent, he managed to use the media but had he not been able to, he would have been in that. 50 Cent. Who else we got? We got the Lil Flips, the type of artists at those times in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I don't know, bro. I just knew that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
About the game. And,
back then,
him
my
not
bad.
Being at the Super Bowl.
Thank you for that. Yeah, man, I feel like Game was before all that, so people they look at him as an old rapper. He didn't do his thing he didn't do things like people like Lil Wayne did, where they did this color to their hair. They went to rock. The Game was just straight bar for bar every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't coming out dressed, in like Balenciaga, like those long sleeves. You know how Kendrick dresses in like weird. He'll wear some. I seen Kendrick in like some bell bottoms one time. In Game would never wear some shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's all about the thing that they're pushed, like the higher ups, of the industry. It's like they're pushing out. If you're gonna follow suit, if Game is the type, he ain't gonna listen to, and he don't have to listen to nobody. He don't have to listen. Yeah. Kendrick is the type that maybe now he don't have to listen to nobody, but it's too late already. Yeah. He already took control of him. The way he dresses, the way But Kendrick was never just that regular person from Compton anyway.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You would have never seen Kendrick like trying to dress like a gang member.
So
that's normal to see.
Yeah, good
Kendrick
kid,
dress like a hipster. Because I feel like Kendrick just like a hipster, bro.
Yeah.
He dresses like a straight up hipster.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But it's because he is he's a main attraction to those type of people, those type of listeners, and majority of them that listen to hip hop are them. It ain't even the hardcore niggas like me no more that listen to hip hop, bro. Or at least today's hip hop.
Yeah.
It's the hipsters, the ones who go out to the clubs, who go parties, who don't really drink or don't care about drinking. So they like shit. Like a person who wants to get drunk and have a good time that's from the hood, he's not gonna listen to some shit like that.
Yeah.
He's not gonna even go to the club if it plays music like that. So I know people from the West Coast, dog, and I shout out and I got love for Kendrick because he does do shows. He does free shows for charity. I think he stopped during COVID, but he would do every Christmas time do shows, and it's a free show. In order to come in, you got to give a gift. Bring a gift. And I thought that was great because Kendrick does for the youth. Yeah. And not that Game doesn't, but Kendrick does more to put his face out there. Yeah. Game doesn't really do that no more. Game is still on some like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm still from Compton. I'm a hood dude. I got responsibilities. I know that, but it's still fuck the industry. I'm about me. Yeah. Kendrick ain't like fuck the industry. Yeah. So so he's sellable. You gotta understand. Game is still but I feel like Game is only famous now because nobody listens to bar for bar raps no more. Yeah. So I feel like Game is only still famous and relevant now because he's considered I consider Game an OG. Yeah. I consider him a legend. He's been in the game since 04, 05, So that's a long ass time. Yeah. But again, this was before social media was popping like that, before things can go viral or stuff like that. And people didn't know of him. Like there's still people to this day that don't know of him. And if he would have dropped a newer song or something, people probably think he's a new artist.
Yeah.
And it's just like one of those like Game is on some real hood shit still.
Yeah.
And Kendrick is sellable. So I felt like because they would know, the people would know the music.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was more given to the younger generation now.
Yeah.
I don't know any young people who knows this is how we do stuff like that. Or I don't know young people that don't know he wore a red bandana or One Blood. I don't know any younger generations who would know that. But I know younger generations who would be like, I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin, shit like that. Or bitch, don't kill my, I know a lot of young people that know that. So I feel like that's what it was part of it, because it ain't no favoritism, but you gotta understand, Game did talk shit about Dre, bro.
Yeah.
Game always voiced his opinion on Dre, bro. Like, that he didn't need him and this and that, and like Dre ain't ever helped me and do shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He even went as far as saying
Kanye did more for me in 10
saying?
days than Dre did for me. And,
So it's just one of those like, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? If somebody is putting dirt on your name that I guess kind of gave some light.
So I guess he kind of...
He did. Dre did give Game some shine, bro.
Yeah. So I think he went off the strength of, if this is a Cali thing, if this is a LA thing, I got to be there. Yeah. But taking accountability, he sort of kind of did Cheddar Bob and shoot himself. Yeah. You know
and that's never no diss to the Game. Like, and I don't say that to ever, because I fear no rapper, bro.
Yeah.
I know my vocabulary.
Steve Damar, the Game feature someday, probably.
I would love
that's
that.
That's a fact.
But, that's what I'm saying. No disrespect to the Game about the Cheddar Bob situation, but that's kind of how it feels.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes,
there's two ways. I also look at it as, like I said, Kendrick, not that Kendrick, that Drake, that the Game ain't sellable, because obviously he sold albums, but I'm talking about in today's world, who's more approachable, and people would rather go up to Kendrick than go up to the Game. Yeah. Because they know going up to Kendrick ain't no drama. Going up to the Game, you got roughneck fans who are probably, down to fight if you step on the shoes and shit like that. Yeah. So it's more with who people feel safer with, and I felt like, and also comfortable with, and I feel like people will be singing more of Kendrick songs, especially today's generation, as opposed to how they had the Game on there. You know what I mean? And I think that's all it was about. It's the younger people are the ones that watch the most. Old people are, older people like us. I don't watch TV no more. I don't know the latest songs and shit like that, or because I'm getting older now and I don't have time to think of stuff like that. Yeah. Until I can only focus on my career, then I can start paying attention to other artists. But until then, no, I don't pay attention to no other artists, bro. Yeah. But I do notice shit. And Kendrick Lamar is very sellable right now. People know his music. People know his choruses. People know him. Yeah. The Game, like I said, newer generations ain't been put onto him, or, even when Game was out, there wasn't too many people that were into that street shit. So they're definitely not going to push that onto their kids. Yeah. So.
Living single.
Yes, sir.
From the city of Angel, but bullets made us Dodgers.
You see the wordplay there? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's a conscious wordplay to really think of that shit. Like, I'm from LA. Motherfuckers are always running from bullets, bro. Yeah. What do you call that? Dodging. Dodgers. And I use that wordplay to be like, that's what we're called. Bro, that came to me at one night, like in the middle of the night, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, Dodgers, because we dodge bullets. Yeah, and I was like, I'm going to use that in the song.
City of Angels, Los Angeles Angels and all that stuff.
Because that's what started off. Yeah, we're angels. That's what Angeles means. It's angel.
Angels,
you know
Los Angeles,
And Angels is California's original team, bro. Yeah. So I got love for my Angels and for my Dodgers, bro. I just had to, put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Let people know, it's still a Angel City. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever forget that. But here's sort of my take on why I felt we're Dodgers. Not because necessarily Brooklyn Dodgers came over here. And no, here's my spin on why. Yeah. My metaphoric spin.
I saw the You Ain't For Me video.
Thank you.
And that was based off Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Thank you for noticing that, bro. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I like this,
even that, bro, because that was before social media, so a lot of people don't even know that movie, and it trips me out. Like,
I love that movie.
They think that was me who created the shoelaces or the shoes hanging around over the neck. People tell me all the time, I love that you came out with that. That style's gonna be popping. Like, bro, that wasn't me.
You got to start posting those old clips. Like,
I did one of the promo videos to that. It shows him at the beach with Christina
I love
Milian.
that movie's a classic, bro.
No, we definitely give
That
them
was a
credit. We
classic.
definitely gave them credit. I would never say shit was mine. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people too in interviews, like my last interview, I did that too, and I'll say it in this one. I will give Nick Cannon credit because that's where we took it from. And don't say I stole, because artists do that all the time. They
No, it was more. It wasn't more. It was more in a tasteful way. It wasn't a distasteful thing where you wore a green outfit instead of
and
the
he's
red
a black
one,
guy, so it's not like I was wearing blackface or like I was trying to do shit. No,
it was
just
fly. It
doing
was
my
fly.
own
I
spin
fuck with
on
it. I seen it. If you know love don't
If
cost
Nick
a
Cannon
thing.
was a Samoan dude, basically, that was what I was trying to do.
That's a
If he
fact.
was
Yeah,
Samoan,
that was fly.
LA.
Scooby Doo's. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? When he got
Yeah.
and that's what I loved about that time was that's 04, 05. That's when we used to call name brands gear.
Yeah,
remember
gear.
that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
when
yeah,
somebody said that he got
Yeah.
gear, like that he wore icebergs, he wore Jordans, he
Yeah.
wore he had the whole nine. Lot 20,
yeah.
lot 40, 47, 49. I forgot what it's called.
One of the 40. I want to say 49.
Lot
maybe.
something, yeah.
Yeah, it was lot
But
something with the Bugs Bunny and all that. Yeah.
All that shit, like if you had that, you had gear, bro. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's just people don't know about that because we wasn't taking photos of each other on our phones or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just if you had it, you had it.
Yeah. You had to see it.
I got to be a part of that, and that's why I have a certain style. I dress a certain way or I match a certain way because if you seen that movie, he had like the Burberry, and then the shoes had Burberry designs, and it's just like, bro, like
the details.
And I feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm not shooting on people who don't match. I'm just looking at it like this, like that is cool, but in a way that's kind of lazy to me, like to me. Not that person is
I'm
lazy.
with you on that.
It's lazy to me. I can't just mix and match or wear this and that because I'll feel naked, bro. I feel like, nah, that ain't me.
I mean, if you watch
shoes
Conversation with Zoe, the drip is definitely,
man.
I'm on camera every week. You know what I'm saying? I got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Essential, shout out to Kif. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Yes,
but in closing, I'm going to save some of these questions for LA because we definitely have more to say.
Yeah,
but
please.
Definitely we're going to close out with a couple more questions.
Of course.
Message to your younger self.
Keep doing what you're doing because I've been doing the right thing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing what you've been doing. Like, don't let nobody question you. Don't let nobody say, oh, you suck at this or you suck at that. Like, don't let it get to you is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
People are going to say that all the time. But keep doing you because I never stopped, bro. And people just don't, they really need to, like, if they watch this interview, please really sit down and think of it. Since I was 8 years old, I'm 32 now, bro. So since I was 8 years old, I've been performing, making music, doing shows, doing all that shit to this day. Music was always in my head.
Yeah.
So it's like I never stopped that and I kept doing that. So that's all I gotta tell my younger self. Like, keep doing you. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we're getting there, bro.
Yeah,
To even be here is a blessing with you, bro. You're so popping on YouTube. Like,
thank you, man.
People really love, and even on your Instagram, people love your shit, bro.
Thank you.
And it's just like, I love it, man. And part of it is because you see what I have to offer, and you're not just looking at me as just this regular artist. You're looking at me as somebody who can potentially blow.
Yeah.
And I like that, bro. I like to when people believe in me.
Yes.
And they believe in my career to where they'll wait, bro. I'm gonna let everyone know.
Yeah.
This interview is supposed to happen for like a year now,
Yeah.
bro. And bro didn't cut me off. He didn't say, you know what, man, you bullshitting, bro. You ain't gonna come out here. Nah, bro. Still set up the day. Let me know if whatever day is cool. Let me know. And we made it happen. And it's just because I know real talk that you believe in me, bro.
Yes.
And I want to keep that shit around me. I want to keep that same energy. That's why I keep, I'm so good to my girl. I'm so good to my family and my friends because I know who I let in my life.
Yes.
And the fact that they're in my life is because they want to see good in my life.
Yes.
So that's why I keep that around me, bro. You're the homie, man. I'm gonna keep that shit around always, bro. So, definitely, I'm just gonna be me, bro. I'm always gonna do my thing, and I'm always gonna show appreciation. So
absolutely,
thank you, bro.
You're welcome, man. Message to the youth.
That's my favorite thing to do, bro, is talk to the kids because nobody talked to me as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody helped me out, and it fucked me up, bro. It made me mad. It made me think that you can I was that type of kid that I would cuss like an adult to people, to adults,
Yeah.
a teacher, everything, you know. And I just want these kids to know, like, don't go do that. I know it seems fun or cool to say the B word, the F word, stuff like that, especially you hear your favorite rapper.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's easy to disrespect a woman because you hear people like us disrespecting women.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I didn't even want to just only say that for the women, my story about that. I wanted the kids to hear that too. Why
sir.
I say what I say. It don't make it good, but I want them to know, hey, I'm taking my anger out the only way I can. That's not physically hurting anybody. That's not harming anybody. That's not causing defamation to anybody. And I want kids to know that too. Like, you know, words really hurt people. And as an artist, we know this. We know how effective words are. So I just want kids to pay attention to your surroundings. Know to say please and thank you. Know to show, you know, mannerisms. I love when kids have mannerisms and are respectful, you know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be a Steve Damar fan, to all the children out there, all the kids, respect your parents. Steve
sir.
Damar wants you to respect your parents. Steve Damar wants you to hustle, stay in school, and show love to your little siblings so that when you get to my age, you're going to be sitting and you will get to my age. And that's what I want. I want kids to get to my age. I want them to be and past that.
Yes.
I want our kids to get to 30, 40, 60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're no longer kids no more. I want them to get to that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell y'all this. The only reason I'm still alive, I wasn't walking around showing colors. No, I wasn't walking around with bandanas around my neck, around my face. I wasn't walking around throwing up gang signs. I wasn't walking around dogging people, mad at the world, you know what I'm saying? Understand, anger is something that it seems uncontrollable, but with the right techniques, you can control that.
Yes, sir.
And I want another thing for our kids to know is, because that's one of the biggest things that I'm starting to see in children is their anger. How they talk to their parents, how they hit their parents, how they treat their little siblings, you know.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know, like, I know we're all our own, you know, people have their own problems, have their own issues, even mentally.
Yeah.
But I want you to know, like, your Uncle Steve wants you to stop that shit, yo.
Facts.
Stop talking to adults in a disrespectful way, because some of these adults, they gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah,
they don't care that you're
fact.
someone else's kid. They'll treat you like an adult if you talk to them, and it's sad. You shouldn't hit a grown adult, but you shouldn't hit a kid, but a kid shouldn't talk to an adult that way.
Yeah.
So that's all I want to tell the kids. You know, stay in school, be positive. In a world where it's so materialistic, things are glamorized. Go against that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always tell people that, like, don't go against looking nice, but go against what has to be for you to look nice.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to shop at Goodwill, go to Goodwill. Get you something
do
fly
your
from
thing.
Goodwill.
That's a fact.
You don't need to go to Balenciaga or Gucci. Fuck Gucci, first off.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to any of those places, you know what I'm saying, to look fly.
Yeah.
You got to go to a thrift store because that's all you can afford. You know what I'm saying? Do that. If
Piece that together. Yeah.
if your parents come home with some shoes that you feel you're going to get laughed at, don't make them feel bad for it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to wear it, because I know how cruel kids are.
Yeah.
They'll make fun of that kid and make that kid cry.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell her, we'll wear it anyway. You ain't got to wear it, but don't shit on your parents and be like, why you give me that? Or respect your parents' kids.
Yes.
Don't be that nigga like me who was so broke that he had to do broke stuff, stealing from his own mom.
Yeah.
Don't be that. And I want kids to know that, because I did that as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be that type of person. If your parents say they can't do it, they can't get it right now, understand that. You know, understand that people tell you can't do anything, you can't be something.
Yeah.
Don't listen to that. Don't pay
it.
attention to that. So yeah, you know, sorry to make it all long, but
Nah, it's all good.
Again, I don't have kids of my own, but I have nieces and nephews who look up to me. One of my nieces is my biggest fan.
Yeah.
You know, and she already knows the ordeal. Like I always tell her, baby, don't let these men treat you a certain way. Don't let these men talk to you like how I rap. Like you hear how Uncle raps? Yeah, you cuss a lot, Uncle. Don't let no man talk to you like that, though. Okay, you know, shit like that. And real talk, like I want, and not even just my niece. I want other kids to know that shit.
Yeah.
You know, don't let nobody tell you can't do something.
Yeah.
You can't be something. And most importantly, don't let that somebody be you.
Yes.
Self-doubt is a mother effer.
Yeah.
Don't let self-doubt be the reason you don't become something. You know what I mean?
Right, man.
Because that's worse than believing other people.
Yeah.
when you doubt yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's disbelief in yourself. So
Really.
kids, believe in yourself. That's how I'm gonna end it. Believe in yourselves. Uncle Steve says believe in yourself.
Let the world know where we can find you. Where can we find you?
Yeah. So I always make it easy for people. I always tell people, man, Google me, Steve, spelled regular, Damar, Damar. Back to Kendrick. I always tell people my last name is like Lamar, but with an L instead of with a D instead of an L.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, man, you could Google Steve Damar, but again, if you want to just specifically find me on certain places, Instagram, I'm at STVDMR. It's all one word. It's just shortened. You know, Steve Damar. I've had it since I first got an Instagram, and I ain't never gonna change it.
That shit hard.
Twitter, Steve_Damar. Spotify, obviously you can go, and that's why I tell people just Google me because it all pops up on my my professional artist page. It pops up, so you can find me there. So Google Steve Damar. That's best, and you'll find me on all that. And please, y'all, like, really, really listen to my music and try to decipher what I'm saying, because I promise you, you will get a fucking brain orgasm. You know what I'm saying? Be like, wow, he was trying to say this and that, and we didn't even know. Like, people think that my bar is just the line and then the line that raps with it. No, you got to hear the message that's between that. You know what I'm saying? To hear another metaphor. You know what I'm saying? I be dropping like 3 metaphors in a line, bro, and people don't be knowing until they go back and be like, wow, like he said this. So, you know what I'm saying? So back to that, pay attention to my music, y'all. That's the only way. I say this all the time. I said, the king of the wordplay, don't forget that for your sake. So you won't hear my music and be like, I don't get him, he sucks. No, you don't get me because you're not trying to get me. So please, y'all, try to understand what I'm saying, and then you'll see what I mean.
That's a fact. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Make sure thank you guys.
And follow Zoe, man.
That's a fact. Conversation with Zoe podcast. You know, we working, man. You know, from LA, we coast to coast now.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying we going global, we going worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
Thank you for your time. You know, peace and love, peace and blessings. And we're gonna drop this on Sunday right away. So
yes, sir.
Gonna get right. See you guys soon.
Thank you, Zoe. Much love, brother. Appreciate it, man.